Welcome back, anime fans. Today, we're diving into the dark and thrilling world of Chainsaw Man. Get ready to rev your engines and join me as we recap the high-octane action, twisted humor, and intense emotions of this standout series. Enjoy! While riding in the car with Makima, Denji's stomach growls. Makima reminds him that he's now in her care and that she expects yes or woof answers, as she doesn't need a dog that says no. Denji used to think Makima was kind, but now he finds her a bit scary as she treats him like a dog. As his stomach growls again, he recalls Pachita. Makima then suggests they stop at a rest area to eat. She offers to pay and gives him a coat since he's shirtless. Denji feels happy, as no one has ever been this nice to him, and he starts to believe he loves Makima. At the rest area, Denji orders udon and sausage, while Makima orders curry udon. Having lost some blood from using his chainsaws, Denji feels anemic and collapses onto Makima. As he apologizes and explains, she asks how he ended up like this. Denji tells her his pet devil replaced his heart. Makima explains that there are few precedents for his condition and no name for it yet. But she believes him because she has a keen sense of smell. She tells him his friend is alive within him, and he gives off both a human and a devil scent. Denji gets excited but feels anemic again and collapses. When he wakes up, their udon is ready. Makima asks if he can eat alone, and Denji starts to say he can, but then admits he can't. Makima then feeds him the udon, which he enjoys despite her remark that it's now soggy. Denji asks Makima her name and what kind of guys she likes. After revealing her name and thinking for a moment, Makima replies that she likes Denji type of guys. They reach Tokyo, but Denji is still preoccupied with Makima's answer and tells her that he likes her too. She then informs him that they've arrived at the Devil Hunter headquarters in Tokyo. As they enter the building, she explains that there are over 1,000 devil hunters in Tokyo, including civilians, and that public safety offers the best benefits and paid vacation time. Denji starts wondering if they will be working together, and if they could end up being together. Makima gives Denji a uniform and introduces him to a co-worker, Aki Hayakawa, who started 3 years ago. She explains that Denji will be working with Aki today. Denji is surprised he won't be working with Makima, and Aki responds that it's to be expected before attempting to drag him out for patrol. Denji refuses, saying he wants to work with Makima. She approaches him and says that if he does a good job, they might be able to work together someday, and adjusts his tie. While on patrol with Aki, Denji asks if Makima has a boyfriend. Aki initially ignores him, then leads him to an alley and punches him. As he continues to hit him, Aki tells Denji to quit and threatens to beat him up again if he shows up tomorrow. Denji wonders why, and Aki explains that he is trying to be nice, since people who start this job without thinking always end up dead. He shares that several co-workers who joined for money ended up dying, and that only those with real motivations survive. Aki guesses that Denji took the job because of Makima, and Denji confirms it. As Aki walks away, he says he'll tell Makima that Denji ran away after seeing the devils. A moment later, Denji runs up to him and kicks him between the legs. Denji notes that Aki is a nice guy because when he fights men, he aims for their nuts, and then he continues kicking Aki in the groin. Denji explains that today, for the first time, he had udon and sausage and was treated like a human. He admits that he may have started devil hunting without thinking, but if he can keep this lifestyle, he doesn't care if he dies. He then corrects himself, saying he cares because it's not just his life he's responsible for. Aki stands up and attacks Denji, arguing that a punk like him shouldn't be chasing someone like Makima. Denji kicks him between the legs again, remarking that Aki sounds like he is into Makima too. As Aki falls to the ground, he notes that Denji indeed always aims for the nuts. Beaten up, they go to Makima, and Denji claims that the nut devil attacked Aki's nuts. Aki retorts that Denji is lying. Makima asks if they can work together, and both deny it, but she ignores them. She tells Denji that he will be joining Aki's unit. Aki protests, saying he doesn't want another troublemaker. But Makima reminds him about the experimental unit that operates differently from the usual methods. Aki then asks what Denji is, and Makima reveals that he can turn into a devil. Aki had heard rumors, but didn't believe them. Makima states that Denji is special and will receive special treatment. She explains that if Denji tries to resign or refuses to work, he will be disposed of as a devil. Aki tells Denji that he will be living with him so that he can keep an eye on him, and that he is allowed to kill him if he attempts to run. Denji wonders if Makima is a bad person, and Aki replies that if he thinks that, he should give up on her and be grateful she didn't kill him. Denji then wonders if she is a good person, and Aki confirms this, explaining that she saved his life. In the morning at Aki's place, Denji uses various jams to make himself breakfast, creating a total mess. Denji continues living in a carefree manner, which annoys Aki. One day, they go on a mission as a fiend has been spotted. As they enter the building, Denji asks what a fiend is, and Aki asks if he's ever gone to school. Denji confirms he has, so Aki explains that a fiend is a devil that takes control of a human corpse. Denji wonders if he is a fiend, but Aki denies it, stating that fiends have characteristic heads. They enter a room where the fiend is, and Aki tells Denji to kill it by turning into a devil so he can determine if Denji is useful. The fiend gets angry and attacks, but Denji beheads it using an axe. Aki questions why he didn't use his powers, and Denji explains that it gets messy when he does, and he wanted to make it painless for the fiend. Aki tells him that fiends are like devils, and if Denji is hunting devils, he should drop the sympathy. Aki reveals that his family was killed by a devil in front of his eyes. He emphasizes that the police officers downstairs are risking their lives, and everyone is taking it seriously except Denji. Aki asks if Denji is trying to make friends with the devils. Denji states that if there were a devil he could be friends with, he would, as he doesn't have any friends. Aki then leaves, stating he will remember that. Alone in the room, Denji admits he just wanted to keep the blood away from the porn magazines on the ground, which is why he didn't transform. He feels his dream has come true as he now has a good life, but something still feels missing. As he thinks about what other people dream of, he thinks of Makima and says aloud that he wants to touch her chest. He then realizes that touching a woman's breasts was something he stopped dreaming of long ago. But now that he has a proper life, he believes it's possible. Denji decides that his new goal is to fondle a woman's boobs. While speaking with Makima, she informs Denji that she is assigning him a new partner and explains that public safety conducts patrols and smaller missions with two-person teams. As his new partner arrives, Makima warns him that she is a fiend. Power then enters, announcing her name and asking Denji if he is her new partner. Denji is surprised and wonders if fiends can be devil hunters, but upon noticing her chest, he changes his mind and is happy to meet her. Makima explains that fiends are also subject to extermination, but Power is quite rational and is on Aki's team. She reminds them that if there are no results, the experimental team will be dissolved, and they know what that will mean for them. As Power's horns stand out in crowds, Makima warns them to patrol areas with fewer pedestrians. Power soon becomes annoying and slaps Denji, demanding he provide her with something to kill as she is starved for blood. Denji decides to tolerate her since he finds her attractive, but he is still preoccupied with figuring out how to get his hands on her chest. They meet some policemen, and Denji recalls Makima's instructions to introduce themselves as part of the Public Safety Devil Extermination Special Division 4 and show their IDs. Denji and Power struggle to find any devils. Power notes that it's probably due to her presence, as when she was a devil, she was feared by all. Denji wonders if they can accomplish anything this way and recalls that Aki had recommended they work together. Realizing that Aki set him up to get him fired, Denji feels frustrated. Suddenly, Power smells blood and starts running. A sea cucumber devil has been spotted and is being reported, but Power jumps from a building, forms a hammer with her blood, and smashes the devil, causing a messy and bloody scene. She then gets excited about killing the devil and laughs maniacally. That's it for today's video. If you want to see more video like this in the future, please let me know in the comments section. And if you like this video, please leave a like. Subscribe because it will help me a lot. Thanks for the support.
くれる君は変わった